call the hearing to order.
Okay, everybody's got a copy of the budget and not to consider the preliminary. Anybody have any questions or anything along those lines that you have? But
So we kept it the same, we didn't drop it, or
kept everything the same, you're pretty well maxed out on what you can get.
can we get that much?
No.
No.
You won't get that full amount. You're maxed on the parts of pool is usually, I don't remember the exact numbers.
So that's just what you're,
Right. Yeah, it just kind of comes with your expenses when you mark, increasing them by a percentage from the higher rate.
They are very generous. They are very good to us. It's not that much, but very good. We do fine with it.
I have a question on the last on page 7, under expenses for repairs. Why were we at 89,000 in 23 and then we asked for 100,000 and now we're back down to 60,000?
Well, we kind of split it between this year and next year because we're not really sure what's going to happen with the pool stuff. I know that you're already fairly high this year, but we actually the repairs themselves don't generally run that much unless you're looking at a pretty big project. And so we, like I said, it was kind of is it going to happen in the fall or is it going to happen in the spring? So we just kind of did it between the two.
Oh, okay. So that's a pretty big drop, but okay.
so this is last year, this is the last year on a ball program in the teacher camp. Was that a huge difference as far as when I started adding extra staff to kids as well, or no?
I have to get exact numbers.
So the last was 2274 and then it goes to 25 by 100.
Sorry, let's see.
Oh, sorry,
I got it. I found it. Okay. Let's see if we can do it better. So for 2023, it was 2274, and for 2024, it was about 3,100.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So revenue is sufficient for the next few years, and then it's
Well, we were going to continue to do past with I would think it would go up a little bit because people are going to charge more, but it's going to stay fairly similar.
utilities and telephone are just internet.
Well, there's a phone down at the pool. It's going to be electricity to the ball field and the shopping and parking there.
Oh, and I said
And then
the security system is on.
security system is on there. There's the energy or whatever to the pool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for the pool,
Yeah.
And we did add on this year that we have the surveillance system, so.
That's the pool, right?
Yes, and one of the people at West River said to me, I said, oh, that's okay, because we turn it off in the winter. And they said, how do you turn it off in the winter? You get it back anyway. And you know what, I don't think I'm going to turn off the phone this year.
Can we keep that camera on all winter?
Yeah.
Keep the camera
Yeah.
on. If we have it, might as well run them.
Yeah. Well, it's sitting there and have it off.
Yeah, and just a dividend check on it.
Yeah, and the paint, I don't know, do you have any West River in your house?
Yeah.
Because you don't paint it. You put a big check up.
Right.
West River's kind of a lot.
Yeah. the repairs, does that also, kind of include, maintenance on some of the gear and all that kind of stuff together, or is that?
If you have it, like through, CO or something like that, you know, you have to look at it like repairs.
Okay.
That would also be, you know, like the fence topper down at the ball field or any fence, you know, just pushing the fence. That's why, you know, some of that stuff, why it's so high. You know, the playground is different, wouldn't be, but, you know, some of the other stuff.
Okay. When was the last time you guys, or what kind of schedule we have on that, every year? Every year? Every year, spring, okay.
Lawnmowers and all that, doing it.
Who, on page 5, who are you thinking?
It would be like, that's where it is, I can look up and let you know.
Is there anything baseball?
So,
Like a,
Any kind of moves or baseball?
like, the only thing that I could think of is for like, the pay for that tournament this year.
Oh, that's just, that's a,
Oh.
that's to pay for that,
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that's probably what it is, the softball, baseball, or just two baseball, little league, $50, $150. That's what I would do. Probably.
That's what it's, what's I have in my head, I'm trying to think if there's anything else, there's nothing, I'm not gonna come up with that.
Does softball do this tournament? I don't think we ever want to do that for away days, I think they might do one. That would make the most sense for dudes.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I
I love
said,
the pool paying for something to do, Red Cross pool now.
they're comfortable with that, I don't know.
Yeah.
is there anything with the app that they use that you pay for? Where you can go on and check your child's progress on their swimming lessons and all that?
Well,
So I don't know if the lifeguard had to follow that in or something like that.
I don't think so.
No, I think so, we just wrote that on.
Okay. I can, like I said, I can go into it. Get a,
I would say either the school being, with a shirt after on it.
No, I don't even, I didn't realize that we could use the, and that was that we could, put it in Facebook.
I make a motion. Are you ready for that?
Anybody else have any questions or anything?
I make a motion to accept our budget as printed.
I was, present.
Any other discussion? Ross?
Yes.
Janet? Kelly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said yes?
I know that-
Yeah, I said no, but I was listening to that.
Okay.
I'm not for it.
you're okay.
Motion passed. All adjourned the hearing.
Okay, I'll second.
Okay, so while we got it going on, I'm gonna get you to sign this. Get it up to the county and all that.
My wife and help her. We're getting the land deed for our signatures, the last one, and that's one that's
Okay, yeah,
for the city,
yeah.
for the staff.
And did you have to go down and do that at
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do that on Friday.
Okay.
As soon as I get home tomorrow, I'm gonna head right back there.
agent, so.
Yep,
Before we call the next meeting, the meeting to order, does anybody know, do we have a safety deposit box?
we do.
We do, okay. Do you have the key for that, Judy, or does Paul?
Think that I have one.
Okay, I'll probably bring down tomorrow, so I can get this put in there.
That's probably where all the other ones are on the phone. All the other ones.
I would hope so, I mean, we were asking Kelsey, she's like, I don't know where they're at, so.
Yeah, well, if you get the key, well, the thing about it is unless you've got anything recorded, you're probably not on there.
Probably not.
Oh, no.
I have to go.
Well, you said you were.
You still have to go
I
in.
need to go in.
You need to go in and do the
And
check.
do the signature card,
Yeah.
and I just have to take a meeting minute, yeah, right.
No. So if you have those, you could definitely get all of that taken care of.
Okay, I'll do that tomorrow, I'll print those off, and if I can't, I'll get a hold of you, Judy.
Okay, I'm go to school tomorrow, but not till afternoon, so we're so far.
Since you graduated a while ago?
Don't you make any fun of my school.
I wish I could go back. I can see my extracurriculars, not school work.
Thanks for this, thank you.
Oh, yeah. I just get this, if you need it, and then I'll do the rest of that.
Okay, yeah, Chris, you got all the wood chips, didn't you? Are we floating in wood chips?
Pretty much.
But they're really good wood chips, that's a good deal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know it.
That's so good.
Well, yeah, it's just that you don't get it. You don't mind it.
Oh,
I think that back.
I'm sorry.
It's another I haven't heard anything more from Woodrow than more about that offer.
Yeah, it's on it, it should be, yeah. They'll be sending a bill for that, I'm sure. I don't have an agenda. It's
In your packet, from Paul.
Thanks, Paul.
It's right after the special hearing, or the hearing. Budget,
It's
sorry.
on the pile, Judy. That one.
Oh, okay.
No, that's a budget.
That's the agenda.
There's the behind it, right behind it. Just in case it's there. There you go.
Put down a minute. Well, I'll start early.
Go for it.
Step called meeting to order. Start the pledge of allegiance.
Resolution to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Judy on attendance.
I do.
Approval of the agenda. I have Judy's, additions that she emailed out today.
The additions came today.
Or yesterday, sorry.
Yeah, and you know, okay, that, you know,
Baseball camp and baseball shed, I'm gonna add after, porta potties.
okay,
This agenda,
Camping,
camping shed. And then letter to organization, I'm assuming that's part of fundraising. Right, so I have that down. Baseball director salary, I'll add that after shed.
and baseball field trip, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, scratch that, shed, and after camp we'll add the director's salary. Gift card. We'll add to, right after baseball field shed on 13, we'll have that for 14.
You're one of these.
Baby pool, can that fall under pool
Oh,
update? Okay. School agreement,
I didn't bring that.
okay, we'll scrap that.
We'll get it signed tomorrow. It was all approved, we just, I had the wrong one.
Okay, gutters, or I mean for the pool, or let's put that under pool update, which number 8 pool update. Anything else on any additions to the agenda? Nothing?
Do you have anything?
I'll approve the agenda.
I'll say that. With the agenda, I know I got your email with, before we move on, I'm gonna do a deadline for the agenda. So I have them all and get it to Chelsea, that way we're not
Yep,
putting in
yep,
a bunch of them at
yep.
the end, like we did today. So the deadline for the agenda will be Monday at noon. I usually try and get the draft out to you guys Friday, that way you guys have Friday. You know, everybody's not busy on weekends, we have a bunch of time to
Sit at home and read
the agenda and think of things to add to it, but Monday at noon, that way I have time to get everything in.
I never did get an agenda from you.
Did everybody else not get it?
I got it.
I'm going to explain to you that I've been hacked and I can't get rid of anything. I mean, it's just been horrible, so.
Okay.
But I did not, because I kept checking.
Okay.
So you're saying the Monday, basically right before our Wednesday meeting.
Yeah.
Still
Monday
send us the
before the
priority.
Wednesday meeting, I'll send you the draft on Friday, any additions you guys have, by Monday at noon.
Okay.
That way I have time.
We should actually go back, because we could probably accept the special meeting minutes. Oh, is that special?
We did.
Well, it's just August 24th meeting minutes, not the special meeting.
Oh, not the special meeting.
They're just gonna do it all in one.
I didn't know if anybody get a chance to read those at the special meeting minutes.
That's what you just sent in. Yeah, there's a copy of it too.
I have a copy right here.
Okay, same one, yeah. I just don't know if it's,
We put it
I
in.
just want to trim it quick, and then there's not much. Just so we can accept those.
I have copies if anybody wants a copy of them. Okay. You
There's
don't
also
have
a
copies?
copy in here.
Okay. Oh, I just want. A bunch of fingers.
Oh, I was looking at this.
Yeah.
Consensus.
It's perfect, that's what it was.
Okay. Do we have to like amend that, or how does that work? We approve the agenda already?
We're taking over the special meeting.
We're approving the minutes from the special meeting.
I know, but I'll make a motion to add that to the agenda.
Yeah, just amend it. We added that, and then same for the second.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll make a motion to add special meeting after the regular meeting.
One second. I'll make a motion to approve the special meeting minutes from September 3rd, 2024.
After that.
And who seconded it?
I got it.
And then the approval of the 2024 or the August meeting minutes. I have one change on that. There was something I saw.
On the regular meeting.
Oh, okay. I don't know, is spelling a big thing? Doesn't really matter.
You know, it took me a lot of time to discern how I was putting everything at T for that. And so, you know, if there's anything there that you don't think I did okay,
Technical as well. What was your, fix there, President?
Never mind, I didn't have it. I'll just, something to bring up afterwards.
Well, Chelsea had emailed back, did you get that? Yeah, some things she had mentioned.
Yeah, I guess we should,
No time, that's what I have to bring up.
oh, okay.
That's right.
The other thing.
I don't know if we wanna add anything to the meeting minutes that, Brock and Dana are on the committee for the city.
oh, yeah. But I thought he was going to pick.
Well, it was gonna be me and Brock for
Park
Park
Board.
Board, and they were gonna decide at their meetings, which they did, and it's gonna be Keith.
Oh,
and
so
Adam.
I'm gonna add that in. Okay, you know what, sorry.
No, that's okay.
I mean, I knew that, but I thought, okay, I'm fine.
What are we calling that?
I just did the Park Board committee with the city or something, I don't know. Joint committee. Yeah.
I think the other thing that you mentioned was when you have people.
Yeah, I had that.
Okay,
Down there, bring that down.
and then the date for the budget due is, I think it's October 10th.
Oh, that's what it was.
October 1st.
Yes, in here it says October 1st, due on October 10th.
Yeah. It's on the front page, about third paragraph down.
Yeah.
If
Oh,
everybody was as loud as I am, my minutes would, a snap.
You go off at the time, right?
Mhm.
I think it was saying, that one of the mic isn't working, or something, this side of the table.
Yeah. I think other than that, I'll approve the minutes with the changes.
I'll second that. Financial report, Paul.
I'm with Dale. So it's still sitting about 235,000 in the account. Depending on what happens as far as the pool goes, if that's not gonna get done this fall, I recommend looking at putting something into a CD over the winter until that spring, when you're actually gonna need it again, you get something like 6 months or something.
Is that why there was a CD last year?
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, that was when they had gotten that money from that pool.
Oh,
okay. They reduced it, but it stuck it into a CD because it was all they didn't really need it.
Yep.
Might as well make some extra on it while you can.
Yeah,
So it's depending, like I said, depending on what you figure out with the pool. If it's a go on a project, I wouldn't recommend doing it, because I would need access to the funds, but if not, then might as well do something instead.
how much would you recommend we put it, would we take it out of the pool, upgrade savings and put it into a CD, or would we take it out of checking?
I do.
A little bit of both.
I would think maybe a little bit of both, you know, just so you don't have to either one out.
Right. how much would you recommend then?
I would say, well, I would look at what rates are for how long and everything, but I think I would look at probably $100,000.
Maybe 25, 75, you know, see where we are. Because we don't know exactly what we're gonna do. Okay.
Sure. Other than that, everything's pretty well winding down. Chris is still the only one on the payroll one. Not a whole lot of, we'll still have a couple of bigger checks, the rest of the mulch and then the copper when that comes, but that's the topic.
And I ordered the bucket one, so.
Put it on the card.
Oh, and that's,
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you, anybody who's putting stuff on the card, to give me a receipt so that when I get the statement, I can tie it to where it's coming from.
here's your receipt that came to me, and I got them to him.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's for the, I'm sorry, the report.
Baseball equipment and stuff that you ordered, do you wanna look at it?
Oh, no, I'm good.
Cause we use the credit card for that.
I've never used a credit card yet.
Oh, maybe you won't. You look at this. I thought, oh, it does have a card, but it's.
Probably. After that, I got that.
Go ahead, get the cash if you prefer.
It was?
Yeah, you
Okay.
can cash it like sometimes.
I don't think I have a good cash. Maybe I have to. Well, I don't know. Maybe I missed the cash, right?
The one that I was thinking about came through, I know it cleared.
I don't even think of that.
How do you see it?
Oh, yeah, this is on my personal one, yep.
The discharging the existing Dakota fencing of playground to the mall, should that be in the expenses on that last sheet, the 2,000? Is that already been?
Are you talking about
There's one from Dakota fence for 2,173, and then Dakota playground for 2,249. So that would
the 2,249 is half of the mold.
okay.
We put a half down, and then I just got the bill for the rest of it.
Okay.
So I'll send that out. But the other one you were looking at is just what?
The right above it, 2,173 for Dakota fence.
Okay, that's probably at a half on the special ground operator one.
Can you repeat the things what I had sent to you a while back?
If those are the ones that are doing first,
I don't want to miss this one. I don't think Yeah, May 25th.
Yeah, I think that's those are the ones that I did that check for.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, all right.
You sent them to me too, and I thought that they were, when I thought you had charged, I presumed.
I always try to say, like, just keep it easy so everybody kind of has a knowledge of what's going on, so, you know. Yeah, it's fine. Go ahead and- 9,000. Thank you.
That's a 20, I think.
Oh, yeah, yep, that's right, yeah.
Yep, that's good. What would have been that picture, that one? Yes, that was all those 20
Yeah, we have a guess, maybe we should ask if he wants.
He's right after this.
Oh, thank you.
Well, where's the plumbing with here?
The toilet down at the
Oh, yes.
park there, and then the stuff out at the pool.
Yeah, that was, we had a lot of coming done between the pool, there wasn't much at the park. We just had to have a bowl at it at the park, but at the pool, we put a system in that pushes the water into the kids, the boys' showers. They've never had hot water, ever.
No.
And as long as we were doing the work, we did it. We did that with a couple of things this year. We kind of overspent, but made it right, you know.
Hopefully we're going to do it now.
Right,
Well, I would have to
right.
say that even though overspending is some of the stuff they care of, you're coming out at the end of the year with $235,000.
Yeah.
Not bad. Right.
Yeah, we're pretty scotch, but we're, you know,
I'll make a motion to approve plan for the book.
okay.
I'll second.
Mm-hmm.
Josh?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes.
Taylor? Kelly?
Yes.
Yes. Daryl, you have the table.
Very good.
Sorry we made you wait so long.
No, that's okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let me get this straight. The girls had warm water in the showers in the bathroom? Yeah. And the boys didn't? Probably would. Okay, good to know. No, you know what, it was supposed to be heated, but they'd have to wait
I think it's because it's so
hot
far
water and
away.
boys don't wait
They
10
must have put a
minutes.
research line in.
I don't need no. There's a few things I have here on my agenda, and anything you guys want to ask or research, feel free. But we're gonna have a, building up there pretty soon, a couple of them. I think it's 30 by 60, and we're gonna have to have some picnic tables in there. I believe. We haven't made any provisions that I know of.
Something like that.
Yep.
Off the main.
At the park. At the main park. Yeah, the park that you and I are the Legion and whoever joined together. That land? Yeah, right there. So I'm wondering, what you guys are going to do about picnic tables. We have them already. How many?
Two sitting there already.
There's two at the park already. Are there going to be any more? Yeah.
More than you.
Probably 4 or 5 in there. Inside there.
Do we have that many?
Yeah, but then you're gonna start running everything else short.
Okay, that's why I'm here.
If we put five, you want 5 there, Daryl?
That's why I'm here.
Okay, so if we put 5 there, I won't have any for, the book club thing over at the schoolhouse in the summertime. We do 5 there permanently.
Okay.
But Daryl, you're saying, go ahead.
Okay.
I know you're
I'm
gonna say.
standing up, yeah. That's why we're here. We want to buy some more park benches for you guys, okay, so you don't run short. And in fact, in my opinion, so you have extra. And if you want to buy a little cart or a wagon that some groups pull the picnic tables behind, or they hook them up, whatever, to make them easier to pull the picnic tables, we're all for that. The only thing we're asking you is just pick up the picnic tables.
Yeah, picnic tables or benches or both?
What would you guys like? What works best for Washburn? I think this table. Yeah.
Get more people on them.
Yep. Now, we talked a little bit last night, and we were thinking, we could get some really nice blue ones. You know, they got these aluminum ones. They have blue ones. You know, so they could be kind of different, kind of separate, but it doesn't matter. The object here is that we want to buy some picnic benches for Washburn. And so they go in our spot,
Right.
you know, in that whole area, because there's going to be,
I think the color coordinating would be nice.
I do too.
Just so those are for you guys, and then I don't ever have to move those.
Yeah,
Those would be yours permanently,
yeah,
so we could.
yeah,
Well, I mean.
You know, it's the first step, you
Right.
know. Yeah. You know, what if somebody, or the Lions have something, they're always running short on kids, or whatever. Yeah. But basically, they will be housed at your. No, you will take care of that. Okay. The housing, and that's why I'm coming here, and we're not buying our own picnic tables. We want you guys to like take charge of them.
So they would sit down there permanently in the winter time, then you want them removed
I would remove them in the winter.
Yeah.
and take them down.
They'd have to go to, they'd have to come to shop.
Yep. Yeah.
We have that rent there, everything put back up there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they sit outside anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they sit outside anyway.
Yeah.
I think the blue would be really nice, very tasteful for that part. Oh, okay, let's put that on hold, but go ahead, we want you guys to look it up, get the model number, and then submit it,
to the American Legion to approve it. How's that? Can I say it like that?
Yeah.
So we want you guys to do the footwork.
Okay.
Okay, and how many you want, how many extras, you know, if you want some extra silver ones, put some extra silver ones in there. You know, whatever you like.
I'm thinking 10, yeah.
10 for there, and then,
No. Just 10 total, hen.
Total?
5 silver ones, 5 silver ones, we've got a couple of tables that are no good no more. That would replenish our stock and give me extra to put, I can put one over in Nelson Park over there. We do have these old woodlands that are up here in Renner Park that are starting to get pretty beat up, they could come out of there, we could put steel one up there. We do have some of them cheap plastic ones, I mean, there's 5 would give me where I could take the junk out, and everything would be steel.
and 5 would be sufficient?
Yes.
For that?
Yes.
Wow, thank you.
Yes.
And then look up a little card, I know they can just have a little card, I don't know how to have it.
I'll leave that to them guys, but I just throw them on the back of the pickup and haul them around.
Okay, fine. And then the other thing that I wanted to bring up, kind of double top secret, but, I am trying to, get some raised gardens for the park, if that's okay.
Yep.
I got, the 4-H working on 4 of them, and I'm trying to get the, bull egg class to build 4 of them also, FFS. So we have 4-H and FFS. 4 of you guys is, garden up there, where you had your garden, I kind of went and looked up there. That's the water tower?
One,
Yeah,
for the park board one, that's for
yeah,
the people that go in here.
yep. Unless you guys want to put them someplace else, got a different idea
No.
for them.
Put them at the community garden?
We could put them on the outside, then once they get the raised, and once they get their fence up, they go on the outside.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a 4x4 by 36 inches high.
Perfect.
Okay. Is there anything you wanted to ask from the Legion or anything else we can help you guys with?
I'm sure we'll be coming to you guys for something.
The pool.
Daryl, we are humbled by what happened because of the Legion
Yeah.
in the whole community.
You guys were thinking about a splash pond for the young kids, weren't you?
Well, we have a problem with our pool, in that we have to have it sandblasted
Mhm.
and relined and painted, and it's going to be right around $100,000. And we may need some help,
Where's the splash pond at? Does the splash pond come in there?
not at all.
We kind of put that on hold after we found out that we have to sandblast the pool and fill cracks. Right now, we lose about 2 inches of water a night.
And the baby pool,
And the baby pool,
I wanna talk about, now that you brought that up, I remember that talk, but we can talk about that after the pool. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, you know, I'm gonna tell you something. Our pool is lovely. But it's broke.
It's a money pit.
It is, and you know what? We can't ever, we have got to maintain that pool. We can't get a new pool.
Yeah.
You know, they're millions of dollars, for goodness sake.
Yeah.
So, the remedy is we have to have it sandblasted and then painted, and they'll fill the cracks when they paint it and put a new border around, because they've been on since 1985.
So, I may have jumped something, what's going on with the little pool?
It's needs fixing too.
At least worse than the big pool.
Yeah, at least halfway in
That's
the
the bad
morning.
part, yeah, okay. Well, then, we may make conditions before we give you any money that the little pool gets done first, and then the splash pond is added.
Okay.
But that's just a rumor.
With splash pad, I mean, a splash pad, they just send us out like they want to do that, where then you can one amount.
I was just gonna say,
The baby pool.
fill that baby pool in and put a
Yeah.
splash
If
pad
we
there.
did the splash pad, we would not have the baby pool, we
Well,
would
that's
have
a
the
good idea, who
splash
brought
pad.
that up? That's a good idea.
Well,
What was your idea?
Okay, do I need to leave? Is it time for me to go?
No, I've been saying.
No, you don't go.
Splash pad would be way better than baby pool.
The problem is, on doing the technical thing, it was pretty,
It's very expensive, yeah.
And a lot of them.
There's a lot of work.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta have somebody monitoring chemicals all the time, just like the big pool.
Splash pond? A splash pond?
Cause it filters on the same water as the pool.
Oh,
But we considered doing it in that park right there at the pool, but utilizing the baby pool area a little differently. You know, like there's a sitting area for the people who are watching the kids at the splash park. We've never really absolutely got a bid for it. I have a picture, but we've never had a bid because we couldn't afford it, you know. And with this pool business that we're doing now, with
I think we should not get rid of the baby pool, but that's my opinion.
No.
you think we should keep it too?
Yeah. I've heard more good things about that, the pool, that baby
Yeah.
pool than after
And you know, the little kids can't,
the
they
little
use
kids,
the baby
they
pool.
like it. That's how they're starting learning how to get to the water.
Yeah,
And they continue to be tender in the baby pool.
I'm not opposed to that. But the splash pad is, I have a picture.
I can only suggest to you that some of you guys talk to the American Legion and then get your name on it, and we could start giving you quarterly payments. You know, instead of expecting to get it like in 6 months or so. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're buying two, we just bought $100,000 box, and we're buying another one in Wilton, and we expect to buy another one in Underwood. That's something cost. But we buy them in the quarter, you know, through the quarterly expense. And that works really, really good for us. So the sooner you can get us.
So what you're saying is keep using those gambling machines.
They are donations. Okay, keep donating.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I was on that, so that is.
Yeah. For the kids, for the kids, for the kids.
For the flat one. And about,
Then when I win, I'm like,
but yeah, there you go, the sooner you get it, the better. That's all I'm saying, we can plan for it,
We'll have to do this as a group, and you know what I've got to tell you is, we are not a group of takers, we're workers. So,
Yeah.
you know, it comes with a good, very gracious heart.
Yeah, and the American Legion is for Washington, they want.
I know. You know, the American Legion bumps up, we get a bump every year to help pay our lifeguards. And they came in with the idea that if we gave the lifeguards more money, we could probably get lifeguards. And if we started a group out at 15 years old, maintaining the office, and they take care of the office, the people coming in, the garbage cans and the bathrooms, and all of those 15-year-olds turn into lifeguards the next year. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, you know, we were open every day last summer, and that didn't happen before. And somebody, I can't think of who, but one of the Legion people said, giving you that little bump in wages works, and I said, big time. Because we actually had 20-some applications for lifeguards.
That's good. Like I said, and then don't wait or don't hesitate with that bid for the bid. Because I don't know when this building is supposed to come. It's supposed to come, what is it, 2 weeks ago? It may have been up to 2 weeks, so, you know.
But as soon as it's up, you'd like to have the tables in there, right?
Well, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I am trying to be ahead of the curve. Yeah. And same thing, you guys know that there's gonna be a tree coming in?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, I'll see you guys.
Appreciate it, Darryl. Thank you.
Carol?
What's your name?
Paul.
Paul?
Yep.
Okay. I think you're the other one, I don't know.
I'm Dana.
I'm not on the board, I'm the accountant,
Oh,
He's an integral part of this, so.
very good, yeah, all right. All right, thank you, folks.
Thanks.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah.
Bill, you don't know how excited you made me, I get a splash pad.
Well, that was only a suggestion, and that was, you can't take my word for that.
Okay,
You all understand that?
yes, we do.
Do we wanna make a committee, couple people, Chris and maybe one other person for the picking up the picnic table?
I'll be on it.
doing a committee or just?
Well, that way then they can just, we can,
Oh, yeah.
you guys go pick them out,
Yeah,
get it to the Legion, that way we're not having a special meeting or wait a month, wait till October to approve.
So are they talking where my building used to be? Is that what they're talking about?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, they're putting in that Legion Park with the band shelter or what, I think.
Well, you kept saying buildings, but I was.
Well, it's not there yet.
No, I know, but
And it's the canopy.
it's just a shelter, it's not a
Yeah,
building.
it's a shelter or
Yeah,
yeah.
but it's not like all enclosed, not a
No.
building. Okay.
No, that's not the concession, that's just a prefab.
Okay.
So it's just people.
Is it literally going like basically right off of the alley?
Right where they're pouring concrete.
Yeah.
Chris and Judy, you were picnic table.
Oh, I thought Phoenix could do that, the picnic table.
Sure.
Dana, do you wanna speak? I have Chris.
Okay, good.
Chris, do you wanna do it? Yeah, I'll take it. And,
No, not me, oh.
Dana, are you okay with that? Yeah.
You know what? I said I would, but I'll always say I'll do it.
You got a lot on your plate, Judy.
I know I do. And he wants to say it.
I've never seen one of those anybody seen one where you pick that table up. I've never seen one. We'll look for it, but I just took them over and throw them back in the truck. That's all I've ever done.
Like one at a time or whatever?
Yeah. Just put them on.
Well, it's supposed to be if they're aluminum.
They flip, they slide right up the back, a little red, take them, sit right there and slide.
They're not too heavy?
I can move them myself.
Well, I don't want you pushing it back.
Yeah, but
Well, I mean.
he said that, but they're very heavy.
After you do 6 or 8, like when I hauled them to the church, and I had to haul them out, and I hauled them down just so they, down to the park for the movie. My back hurt the next day. Nothing.
How does the movie go?
Really trip an actual trailer for like, the
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Maybe it's like a 6x.
I heard the movie went fine.
Good.
I heard like 70 people. So I
Oh,
heard-
great.
Chris and Dana, you're gonna figure out picnic table.
Back to that real fast.
Yep.
We don't have an trailer at all?
They're not there, huh? That's why I've been out for dump trailer.
Maybe we've got one now?
There was a couple of meetings back, Kelly said, go find a dump trailer. I went and found a dump trailer, and I threw out the cost of it, I had the bid work, and so I said, holy cow, and then he looked it up on Facebook, and we're just about as much on Facebook as they were brand new.
Dump trailer.
$9,000, $9,100 for a 14-foot dump trailer. With the hydraulics,
Right.
everything.
You big picnic tables in that?
Oh, yeah. Just put them all in there.
They also put a lot of mulch in there.
And then part of the, I was gonna say maybe the Legion will take, if we ask
Pay
them.
for a part of it.
Part of it.
Instead of make it a dual use instead of just for the
Yeah,
dual.
we'll just do the dual use, and if they ever need it for something,
Cause you guys bag anything when you mow? Okay, so maybe do pickup, you know.
Nobody's done all those trees.
Yeah. Trees.
Yeah, but the trees and the branches that you pick up in, after a storm,
once you add that, it was your picnic table, finding a trailer, they pulled that, they would be willing to split a dump trailer with us. They can use it too,
Yep.
we can use it. Go from there.
you got it.
Any opposition?
Look at that.
Pool update. There's a couple things in that, we'll start with Kelly.
Okay, Okay, so we can,
Hold on,
oh, I'm sorry.
1 second. We'll start with Kelly's update that she had in the last meeting, when she had to step out. We'll let her have that.
I talked to Scott from the Division today, he was here. Memorial, no, the day, yeah.
Labor Day?
Oh,
You have like heating and school stuff?
No.
No,
sorry, I thought we were on that, never mind, there aren't any updates.
no updates? Okay. Perfect. Judy, do you have any pool updates? Just nothing in regards to bids right now, just
Pool update.
pool updates.
No
I already did point, oh, that's,
That's part.
we didn't ask for, I got a bid for the, gutters.
Gutters, okay, well, the gutters is later.
Gutters is down further.
Oh, all right,
No,
okay.
gutters is falling in pool update, so yeah, go ahead with gutters.
Okay, just that. Okay. No, that's. Here is the gutter estimate, and it is 2510, 2,510.
Who's that from?
The guy at Stanton.
Target?
Yes. I can't read his name.
How much was it?
Reliable rain gutter from Stanton, and it is $25.10, $2,510. That's to install white seamless gutter and downspout, 2 rows of snow guards on roof on west side above gutter, so that the snow doesn't knock the gutter off.
Cause it's a metal roof.
And you know what, that is a slant from the front of the pool all the way to the back, so the snow sliding off is gonna be a pretty good hit.
What's do you have the length for the gutter, like, how long, or
How
how?
many feet? Can I see that? Can I see that, Judy?
Yeah, you can.
So is that above your, I mean, is that something you have to put out on bids rather than just taking?
It is over 2,500, so I think we have to put it out. We can't just get
Okay,
one. Well, then we have his, like, now we kinda know where we're at, and now we know that we have to put it out.
Yeah.
It doesn't say footage, it just says 3 inch by 4 inch.
I would think that maybe Darren Lester is one of the ones.
no, it isn't there unless
Darren
there's.
doesn't do it, but he has a guy that could come and do it.
And it's not that guy,
I don't think so.
okay,
I think just, that guy's from Bismarck.
okay, yeah, I don't know, I know this guy does a lot.
Anyway.
No, that's a good point.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
remember what
the target is.
what the threshold
I
is.
thought it was 2,500.
But I don't remember.
I mean, how much is gutter to go by, could we just do it ourselves? Yeah, not that hard to put up, I don't think. Screw them into the pipe and get it on the front side.
Well, and if it's seamless, then I'm gonna be able to get a seamless one.
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
how, that's what I was wondering, how long the,
I don't think we're putting it on the full side, are we? Just on the back side?
Just on the
I
back
thought we
side.
were putting it on the back side, so that when it rains, it
Yeah.
doesn't just.
He said there's
come right
no
to the-
problem in the back, and there can't be because the roof starts right there and goes immediately down and away, so
Yeah.
the only rain that would be there would be the rain coming down.
Best to just wait a year.
Do you wanna put that in the paper then, for bid?
Uh-huh.
Started.
So we have to put it in the paper that we're looking for bids? Is that what you
Because
said?
it's over 2,500, it's over 2,500 by $10.
Who's gonna,
Don't know you're getting justice. I'm just going by what we have to do.
so,
Can I ask him if he could cut
I
us
guess
a
the only
deal?
thing would be,
Well, the only thing.
cause there's nobody that does it in this area, so who's gonna see it on the paper?
I think we still,
No, I know, but I'm just,
Post it, but I think you can probably service it or call around.
yeah, can I just call Darren and say, hey, can your gutter guy come and give us a quote for?
Yes,
I mean, Darren already knows the building, they can get the roof.
Right.
That's kind of why.
Yeah, you can more details of it, but I think you also have to
Have,
post.
have
Yes,
put it
it's posted first, because it's public.
okay. So I'm not going to put it in the paper?
No, you still have to.
Still have to.
Okay,
I'll call Darren.
okay. Well, this is the dimension too, so it's, and so,
Yeah, but
oh, but it
it doesn't
doesn't
say
say how
footage.
much, does it? Yeah.
Doesn't say footage, it says the size
No,
of
but
the
he was here, he and his son were
Yeah.
here and did it, so.
Any other pool updates?
Have you started closing anything up over there? Okay, I didn't.
I think you
Yeah,
put the,
because we haven't had a winterize yet.
Yeah, we're waiting for winter,
They
rising.
gotta, associate's gotta come, and then I gotta winterize all the toilets and the sinks and all that, I haven't done.
That's the next topic here, winterizing. Judy, do you have anything on winterizing?
I had called, and when I spoke to Dan, Dan said, oh yeah, and I see where you've put in to have somebody come winterize. And that guy will show up one day, I'll go take my key and let him in and he'll do that.
Okay,
Just
and
kinda,
you do have it scheduled, they know.
It is, and they know it, yes,
And
because
then
he
what?
repeated it to me.
That's done, you'll do your stuff down there. What about the, enclosure
sitting there,
that's ready to go too?
wood sitting there, I'm just waiting for him to winterize.
Winterize it, perfect.
Can we get on the schedule, or is it just kind of to be determined date wise, or is it kind
They
of?
just do a lot of pools this time.
They do a lot of pools. I'll get a call in the morning, and then I have the key to let him in.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I get a call from him.
Who all have a key for the pool? Do you have one? Pool key?
I do.
You do? You do. And,
Yeah.
Okay.
And the
I was
winterize.
just saying, if he comes and Judy's gone,
Yeah.
hopefully we have it backup.
Yeah.
Okay. Works for me.
So how does the winterizing of the pool tie in with getting the pool, the stuff under the pool that you're talking about?
Has nothing to do with
it's not.
That doesn't have anything to do with the pool?
There's winterizing the sand filters and all the lines and all that.
Blowing them out.
Blowing them out, yeah.
Did we drain the water heater already over there?
Associated does that.
The water heater itself for the bathroom?
Yeah, they do all that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're supposed to do all that.
And then we just have to do the actual bathroom, the thing, and
Yep, we just, RV antifreeze,
you don't blow them out with air or anything?
never have, not that I'm aware of, but Associated did all that. This is new to me,
I don't think so.
cause,
I think I think all they do is just the pool stuff, where like the water heater is for the showers and the bathroom.
Okay, and then if that's the case,
I don't,
we need to ask Adam.
yeah, that's the other thing, because the city got more, there's some valves that they've got to shut too.
Yeah.
So then Adam would know, Adam
Yep.
would know that.
That's what-
This whole pool thing is new to me, it's new to
Yeah.
Judy, it's new to Jen, this whole, cause we went into it this spring with blinders on, because we had never been taught anything,
well,
and that's why
I think it's.
Judy, when he called you that morning, will you, that they're coming to do it, will you send a text out to the group chat with all of us?
Yeah,
So we all know that way, if Dana's around, or whoever's around wants to go down there to see what they're doing, maybe learn, then if Chris is available, Chris can go down there, see what they're all doing, that way we're not missing things, we come to spring, there's lines in the bathroom that are frozen.
Hawkins, the guy from Hawkins has been great for Jen and I. He's answered every question, every phone call we were, he did, things that we didn't know about this and that, and things that needed to be pulled and plugged, and that we've never been taught.
Mhm.
Did the paperwork, to learn how to do this ourselves, I mean, is it?
Blowing the line.
Blowing the line stuff, I can help take care of that, 'cause I do that.
That's no big deal.
But I'm just saying,
The pool itself, that's something that we have to do.
if he comes in and we think that he's been doing the bathrooms too, and then we think he did it.
Right.
I'm about
But
99%
not.
sure they don't touch the bathroom.
That would make sense.
they do
They
not,
just do
I
the
agree,
pool
that's what Adam
boiler
says.
and all the pool lines, they don't do the bathroom
And
lines
Adam
and the
does
water
the
heater.
rest.
No, I mean,
He could.
but I think Mark was doing it.
Mark was doing it.
So then, yeah, when he comes, just let us know, but then, those that wanna go down there, to be down there when he's down there.
Well, I think we
And
also
then we
should not just bank on Adam and
Well,
somebody
I'll
else.
do it.
I'll do it.
Some of us need to go down there and learn how to do it.
That's right, okay,
But
yep,
I'll take it.
if in a year, if we're not from the park board, well, then we're back to square one of,
I would think I'll do it.
nobody knows how to do it.
We got like a step by step, we're gonna do it, make a quick step by step, and put it on the book for the pool, so we have an idea of the.
You do this guys, no different than the baseball field, blowing off sprinklers.
When roughly do you winterize like the bathroom down at the park?
When the temperature stays below 32 for more than a week.
So you try to keep it open and running.
Yep. And that's
people who
just-
walk
that's
through,
just-
so,
That's
no,
just, that's just me calling Adam and Adam going to the thing and turning the air on and me opening all the lines and it just blows out. Cause we blow air from the, water treatment plant.
Oh, okay.
That lines all through to the water treatment plant.
Okay.
And they just air it up, he airs it up, it blows everything out the bathrooms, the sinks, everything, we pull everything off.
Okay.
Flush the tubs, fill them full of, yeah, they're all hanging and all the lines are hanging and blows them out. And then we put antifreeze in them. That's it,
That's the toilet water out that doesn't flush.
pretty much, yeah.
Perfect. Okay, anything else, pool updates besides this, anything else from anybody? Nothing, okay, pool sandblast update and bid, Kelly, you do the table first.
Got with you from Envision on Friday morning and looked at everything in, more up close and stuff. He said he was gonna have me a bid this week. I talked to him this afternoon. He's still waiting on a couple of numbers, concrete numbers to come back before getting a official, bid, but it's still gonna be around that 140,000 or whatever it was. He recommends, he said he has a couple recommendations about removing the concrete coping and skimmers. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming the tile around the pool, right?
That's the top of the pool.
The skimmers,
Yeah.
coping.
That's the.
Skimmers are the clean, the blue tile.
That's the top of the pool.
The skimmers are that,
They're in the
where the
pool.
filter is right on top
Oh,
of the
okay.
concrete.
What are you talking about removing that for?
I don't know, removing concrete coping and skimmers, and he said the kiddie pool might be better to tear out and re-pour considering how much water is being lost over the cracks. So that's all I have as an update from my Envision.
So was he including, the money, what's it, 140, was that including the city pool too?
Yeah.
Because I did not include the kiddie pool.
So if you're looking at somebody to get that done.
I know, it depends on how deep but aggressive I'm assuming we want, like if we wanna, if we need to report the kiddie pool, I would not.
Yeah.
Okay, I got my bid and it's between 69 and 75
Cause that's the big pool.
for this pool.
From Associated?
For the fill,
What was,
filling and painting,
what was the sandblasting there?
40,700.
It was about 110.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a kiddie pool, so. What did you say the Associated one was, sorry?
Associated wants between 69 and 75. And he said this, we have a short window, concrete needs to be about 6 degrees or warmer to take a paint.
Did they say what their availability is? Did you be able to?
You get them together though. You got sandblaster and you got sanders.
But now here's the good news. Sandblasting can be done this winter or this fall, and painting can be done in the spring. You don't have to.
You
I don't think you want that, you don't want that pool open with water on it.
No, you're gonna have to put water in it.
Yeah, I know that, but you don't want them pores open to that concrete.
No, you ain't gonna be able, There's no way to sandblast it.
When you sandblast it, it's gotta be clean before you put water in, because that's, you're gonna have open pores to that concrete, you're gonna fill it back with water,
Right.
you're asking for more trouble.
Right.
That's what I mean.
It needs to all be done or not be done.
Well, then I guess I'm gonna tell my blasters that we don't need it done until spring.
I mean, and the other thing is you need to, you know, like you said, well,
We're out of time.
concrete needs to, you know, be a certain temperature for
Yeah.
7 days.
We're out of
It's
time.
not good.
Here's my thing, it's gonna be roughly 100, with both pools, it's gonna be about 120 to 140,000, with whoever we go. We don't have those funds right now anyway, so why don't we keep working on our bids, keep working with the people, getting for sure set bids.
Get a lined up date. I'm
Getting
sure they,
lined up, figuring out, Kelly and Vision can do it this spring, getting a date with the bid, saying, hey, obviously it's the spring, we don't know for sure, but yes,
But
we
in
can do it
vision,
this
it's
spring.
too much.
no, none.
Well, 140, that's including the pool,
Kiddie
the kiddie pool.
Well, you probably need to find out exactly what they're talking about with the other concrete work too.
And figuring that out, I say we hold off on this, that way we can fundraise this winter as well, to try and, you know, working with the businesses in town, maybe we do a fundraiser event to fundraise for the pool. We're also still working with these companies to get a bid, that way we know kind of where we need to be for our fundraising, telling the community, hey, we're looking for X amount of dollars so we can do these pool upgrades.
And that also feeds in with what Lindsay and I were saying about coming to them and then being quarterly like payment.
Right, then we can go to them and say, hey, here's where we want, with community support, with your guys' support, asking for this amount of money in quarterly payments from them, before we even,
If the next time you talk to him, Kelly, you just kinda ask like, maybe in his bid, since we're gonna wait, like, can you put a 5% increase, you know, do you think, ask him like, do you think it's gonna, how much it would change from now till spring?
Yeah.
So that we know, you know, like say, if you said it's gonna be 140, or, okay, you might as well bank on maybe 5% higher.
Or get into guarantee.
Yeah, or, yeah,
Is,
That's with the kiddie pool.
that's with the kiddie pool though.
Right, and you're done.
Yours, you said you didn't include the kiddie
no,
pool.
it didn't at all.
So that, if that concrete has to be all the way ripped out,
After Google, the kiddie
completely
pool, and
redone,
redone,
140 is not bad.
Yeah,
The
I
concrete is
think that was before.
100.
but I never asked this guy about
you
it.
gotta Google too.
I mean, I never even asked about it. Because
all your
when
stuff.
she said something about the kiddie pool, I thought, well, why not, we're getting this taken care of, you know, because it would have to be sandblasted too.
Going forward in the spring,
But if you just put it in there.
that pool don't warm up right away. Even when we take the water out of it and put the new stuff, I mean, that concrete's still gotta warm up. I mean, you're not gonna be
We'll
open
move to 27 foot there.
unless you get a early spring and that concrete warms up.
This is it, between Holland.
So then you have a pool around, covered up over there, clean it up.
Last month.
I don't know if they, how much more that can cost us, to put a hot ball in it. You know, if they heat it up, and how much I want to go, I know it's all about maybe, you know. That's just one more thing, I mean, going into the spring, Or- because that concrete didn't warm up right away in the spring.
They want to
I'll come back up here and do a walkthrough.
You'll come back up there. I will. Yeah, you really come back up there, because I wanna know what the coping and the skimmer thing is, I wanna know what that's all about. Because if you need, that would be that top, that edge of the pool, where it goes down the wall, that concrete and stuff there, and the skimmer just goes up on top. I think you can talk about taking that out, but I don't know exactly what the.
Because there was a big crack that Brock was talking about at the meeting that goes on the surface of the concrete to the corner of the pool, that's a wide crack.
Okay, I know
And
what
then
you're talking
I told him, Scott, about the tile work along the ridge of the pool that needs to be fixed.
Like I said, you gotta think about the spring too, because it doesn't warm up all the way right
Right.
away. I mean, that concrete's gotta be a certain temperature
Yeah.
before they paint it.
Can they put heaters in there though?
How much more is that gonna cost us? Well, Brock asked the same thing, how much is that gonna cost to put a ball in there? I mean, I'm not trying to be security, I want you guys to see the whole picture.
Right.
And stuff. We've already understood right now that we're not getting it done this fall.
Right.
Because it's too late here.
Mhm.
I mean, we're not gonna get, is it gonna get done in the spring? Is it gonna warm up? Is it gonna be a cold spring? Is it gonna be a wet spring? It's hard to say. That's what I'm saying. Hopefully this is next fall for us.
Yeah, we're the first,
I don't know.
right, at the beginning of, end of April, beginning of May, where hopefully by May, they can get in there and do it, and we can get it filled, and we're open by June 1, or first week in June. That's kind of where, with the bids, they gotta kind of figure out a timetable.
Yeah, just, if you discuss this, I'll go with you. The other thing, you go back and say, I need a guaranteed date, and I want to be first on the list. I want to be number one, come spring.
Well, that's what you said, that would be first thing in the spring.
Yeah, I like to know what the company is, we're, we're talking about there. I'd like to know that before you go,
Right.
we go take a bid for $140,000.
Well, and like, you know, like what you said, going in, we're all going in, you know, we use them going in blind with this pool this year, you know, like.
Well, it's all new wood, for all of us right now, because we were all kept in the dark for so long.
Right, and it was just done,
Yeah, well, we thought it was done.
yeah.
That's another thing you could ask good is to fall, like if we say, hey, we'll give you such and such money down. Right now, if we can guarantee that we'll be your first
School, the price stays the same.
yeah.
Give them,
You know, the other
give them a
option
chunk up front,
do,
yeah,
yeah.
and we can do that.
is, you know, if he comes up, if he's to come back up again, does a walkthrough with me and Chris, and then at one of the regular park board meetings, have him come to the meeting and present it. You know, and then that way you can.
And kind of a
all of
form,
our-
yeah, so we can
all of
form
our
like a
questions,
proposal for
yeah.
us, so we can have questions for him, all
Yeah.
up to the board.
Right,
He has it ready, kind of an itemization of what does that bid include, not just, I think it's this,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's this,
right.
hopefully it's this.
Same thing with associates.
Same thing with associates, have somebody come up, walk through it with
Yeah.
a couple people here.
Yeah.
Come to a meeting, so we can ask these questions of what is this gonna guarantee, what are you covering, you know, our questions that we're.
Well, I try to bring my, blasting guy, but they'll have to have the blasting guy come through, because it isn't them. They stuff like that.
Usually use that guy,
Cool.
the Wilton guy.
Because he said, he told her before that he likes to use local, if he can find local to do it.
So with that, then you sit on your board with photo blasting and everything? Oh, there's a better deal, yeah.
No,
Especially if you're using a local guy.
that's who I've got.
Yeah, but that's just sandblasting.
Envision,
The big
do the whole thing.
Envision's gonna use him too.
Vision
But
has
they
used
use
one-
him.
Yeah, which is a better deal for us.
Because then you're only
If you
looking
did
at
a $100,000 pool, you're looking at $110,000 with not no baby pool. Not a baby pool is gonna be there.
But that's 140.
But 40,000 of that is probably the sandblast,
Yeah.
But
if they're using.
the
that.
sandblasting, no,
You're
all together. His charging between the set.
So it'll be 40.
You said was 40,000, the associated price was 69 to 75, and that's only the big pool.
So basically, get into the $30,000 in there.
Her Envision is big pool, baby pool, at 140. Just your sandblasting is 40.
But the sandblasting is included in Kelly's bid.
Yes.
With Swift Creek doing the sandblasting for Envision. Envision would, Swift Creek would be subcontracted by
Okay.
Envision to do it, where we would contract.
And associated is only looking at, when you got to 69 to 75, they're only looking at the big pool.
You know what, I'm only concerned that whole company doesn't understand the craft business. That's, really, I'm gonna tell you that. But let's talk to them.
Right, that's all we have to do, is see if Keith will come up and do a walkthrough with you and Chris. Students, see if associated can come up and do a walkthrough.
Okay.
Even though they know the pool, yes, but do they really know the little cracks that are in the pool? Come up, walk through it, what's that gonna hurt? Walk through it.
And you know what,
With
when
us, and then
I
come to a
know
monthly
he's
meeting.
coming, Evan, when you know, we'll try and see if anybody else wants to
Yeah.
come.
Send us, text us, coordinate it with everybody, and we can all be there, or one person can be there, two people,
Yep.
whoever's available for it, to do it. and then ask them to come to a meeting, have an informal proposal for us, be able to answer questions. That way it's not, it's not pointing fingers, but texting back and forth, I think it's this, I don't know if it's this, we can ask them directly.
Yeah, and if we wait till spring, we can have our eyes dotted, and,
Right, and then we can fundraise like we talked about over the winter, knowing that we need to meet this threshold.
And there's enough functions going on this fall, that all we did is where you could fundraise, and when everything going on in town,
Right.
the holidays and everything, people are getting season.
well, my
So the
plans
company's good at
are
making
to
promo.
send letters to the power plants and to the, I'm gonna send to the power plant and to the, what are the other,
The mine,
the mines
electric,
and the electric company?
good.
Thanks.
And even if the businesses around town.
I mean, if they give $100, that's $100 more than we have,
Well, the lines are gonna get that.
so.
I was just gonna say, as far as working with some of these companies, I don't know, you had talked at one point about a ramp, and I don't know if that's something you would work with, talk to them about the options on something like that, or if that would be,
I think you were gonna write a grant for a company that specializes in,
Yeah, Place West, wasn't it?
yeah, to help with that portion.
is that something that would be done by one of these companies, or is it something that's like a portable thing that would be?
I think we would install that.
Yeah.
Not me.
It would come out of a catalog. It's a catalog item.
Jack of all trades, Jack of all trades and a master of none.
Yep.
Exactly.
Okay, anything else, questions regarding sandblasting update for bid? I think we kinda got it good.
Get going.
Everybody's kind of on the same page with what we're doing, no questions, no other concerns.
Good rough edge area, that was kind of fine tuning down there, everything.
Yeah.
Like put water back in the pool.
Doesn't
winter.
Doesn't
Yeah.
need to be winterized before you do that?
No,
Or that means you got the
no,
full
we
winter?
need to have water in there.
No, the boys got it, Adam's got more, turned a couple of deals, has nothing to do with Associated Company.
Yeah, put water back in
Yeah,
it.
because it's, I know I still,
Well-
Well, how far does he fill it though?
3/4 full.
Well, can it be filled?
I can wait, but I'll just wait until we see the budget, and then we'll come back out.
Yeah,
So if they wanna go down in the pool.
It's gotta be, I'm not gonna go anywhere until it's 32 or below, I'll
Okay.
start dropping below 32 every night, we'll put water in.
So, we need to ask these people, will they come this week?
Can we put some fish
Come
in
on.
there? Go right fish in this winter?
I'm gonna put an aerator in there.
We have local ice, it's $5.
It's fundraising opportunity.
There you go, fan.
Yeah, if they can come up this week, that'd be great. Next week,
Yeah,
hopefully by the end of the month, so October, we can have them on the agenda, so they're sitting here, we can
Yeah.
ask questions
yeah.
for them. If that works, obviously, if their schedules, I don't know if their schedules are like to work, but I would think between now and,
Well, we may have to have a little
Overnight.
special meeting and invite one at 7 and one at 8.
they're not both busy.
Right.
That's true.
Well, fire it out.
Fundraiser. They'll take it.
There you go.
Okay,
Okay, moving on, pool fundraiser, Judy,
Well,
we
you-
kind of touched base on
Come
that.
on, did you have
I'm gonna
baby
do
pool?
letters and
You said something about baby pool, or did we already talk about that?
You wanted something, you had a.
Oh, yeah, you
something
have
about the
baby
baby
pool. In pool update.
You didn't
I-
have that?
not the baby pool, I ordered a baby swing for the park.
Okay, that's coming up.
Yeah.
Okay, pool fundraiser or slash fundraiser. Judy, I think you have our blessing from the board to write the letter. Don't worry about not doing them because you don't have our blessings. You have our blessings to do them. So
Yeah.
whenever you're ready to send those out,
Well, I wrote a
But I
letter, but I
would
decided it's way too wordy, so,
let me rephrase that. Why don't we wait to send those out until we kind of get an idea of
Numbers.
our benchmark of where we want to be, saying, hey, we're fundraising
Yeah,
for
we
the pool.
Hey, we need money.
It's gonna cost this much, we're trying to fundraise to cover the expense up to 75% of what it is, or 85% of what it is, or the whole entire thing.
I really have to tell, yeah, that's right, I really have to tell you though, it's important that we get them out by the 10th of October, so because then all the holiday things start in, and we'll get pushed back,
Right.
so,
Or maybe that's something, once we know our numbers, we come and reevaluate in the beginning of the year.
Mm-hmm.
After, obviously it's not fiscal year, but for some businesses it might be, but.
okay,
I would say you wanna get them out before the end of the year, so people people are tend to be a little bit more generous when they know where they're at for their year. If they're looking at an additional expense or something like that.
that's why I'm saying if we get them out in October.
Well, hopefully by the next meeting, we'll kind of have more of an idea saying, this is our X dollar amount for our bids that we're accepting, or where we're needing money, we're looking to raise 75% off the cost off of donations, or. But if you wanna start writing, if you're grant titles, you can write grants, so you know what the bid is.
I know a number, yeah.
But just know, once those numbers come in, you have our blessing.
I think I can pretty well guesstimate for, Garrison Diversion. I looked at that,
And if in the grant it says you don't need the bid, then go.
I don't need the bid, but I need all everything that we pay out when it's in. Like I have to have all the receipts
To do it back.
to get our money, yeah.
So, like, do you think, like, even going forward, when there are, like Paul was saying, community events going on, like, the fish fry or the whatever is coming up with the river boat this next weekend?
This weekend.
This weekend, yeah. Like, are they having something set up down there, or is it just a camp?
No, it's food truck.
Like, I'm just wondering, like, could we ask Tyler, like, hey, can we set a coffee can, or whatever it is that, just start putting coffee cans, for pool donations at businesses and.
I mean, maybe have to talk to Tyler and the River Riders, because it's kind of their.
River Riders.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
their kind of deal that they do for scholarships and all that.
Don't want to take money
Right.
from them.
Yeah.
Obviously, you have to get both their approval.
Yeah, but I mean, like, just starting with little things like that for fundraising.
And when they do the shop local weekend, I mean, if they
Yeah.
could do
Put
something
some
in there,
cans out.
Yeah.
they
The
do,
cans is a great idea.
yeah.
Do they still do the vendor show down at something
Or
like
something.
that?
Yep,
Doing
that's
that
coming
kind
up
of
like
like,
soon,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like the case wash?
I think it's in the spring, but there's a fall vendor around the thing or something, yeah.
Christmas one too.
And Christmas, yeah.
Save your coffee cans, but that is a great idea.
Somehow you have to get the idea out to the community that this is what we're doing, so they kind of understand it.
Yeah.
Right. We can't just go out there and say, hey, we
Here's the coffee can, or the coffee can sit there, that says.
Small-
Yeah, like, we can make up like a little poster to put in
Right.
the,
Small business
put by it.
vendor and craft show is November 30th. Candy Caravan is 31st of October.
Oh, that's a good time too, because all the businesses are open and the kids are in their costumes going from store to store, so.
You could do something with they have the Santa down at Memorial Hall and all that stuff down there.
Yeah.
Well, Santa Days is, I think that's getting moved, it's gonna be out at,
You know what?
again.
A can that is recognizable as the park board can for the pool, that it's the pool can be set just about anywhere, and those who have a few dollars in their hand will put it in.
And if we can go to Crowley's, people get their
Yeah.
cash and they get 50 cents back in change.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what I'm saying, like, just even just, every little
that's
bit.
the option
and
we
all
can,
the
and then,
Yeah,
Yeah, I've already talked to my owner, it's a done deal, so all you have the cans and stuff I can put on the end of the till.
yeah.
You gotta be careful where you put them though, because sometimes the employees just clean them out each night.
well, I think if we do them, we gotta go around and then collect them every day, or every, once a week, or.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, perfect. Fundraising, any questions, anything else with fundraising? You guys get started on that too. Brock, I know you had to step out the last meeting, so if you have any updates on how the season went for softball, baseball, any season end updates for us?
Well, overall, it maybe wasn't the best season we probably ever had. We kind of
before having a bed, maybe to the next year, we're gonna have some extra assistance from the American Legion, where we can get maybe extra funds in. A lot of the issues we have are, we don't have the, I want to top in, I want to say we have kind of lacking a little bit on the coaching side of things.
Yeah.
And nothing against some of the kids that help out or some of the people that help out, it's just that we better have, real coaches that come in, that people have a knowledgeable thing to. So we're kind of changing some of that transition over that a little bit, and with the American Legion's help, they're gonna be able to, maybe increase the funds.
Yeah,
And,
but more than the funds are the weekends through the winter that they have baseball camps.
I've been turned down so far by 3 people, in Bismarck. I would love to say that just don't win that problem, kind of get rid of it, fix the problem, but nobody wants to come up here. As far as doing that, they could be even more happy to have people, players go down to Bismarck and be able to fill them in, do batting practices down that way, but then it's hard and the commitment issues. If I go ahead and give a lump sum check to, to get things done that direction, it's gonna make it hard to progress. I think it'd be best if we try to find something up here. I talked to Lynette a little bit, and we got trying to find some local people here that have big garages that are used, that we kind of do some maybe personal in-house things and kind of keep repetitions going, something, baseball in their mind, I'll look at that, and that's still kind of work in progress right now, but as far as actually getting some professional coaches up here to help out on certain times, it's pulling teeth. Irregardless of what's about that far away from Bismarck, but to go much a million miles away.
Mm-hmm.
And,
But when it's from them coming up here, it's a million miles away, yeah.
yeah, just that being said, I did a personal, just my soccer youth, I had professional players come up here and do an encampment at $80 per person per hour. So I spent well over $1,000 just for 1 hour, and everybody's always had, oh yeah, we're gonna attend. We had a total of 10 people show up, so it's $800 in player fees. But he already has a minimum that you show up at that time. So at that point, it's already a lot of money. And I've already done things on my side to make it cost effective, because I'm mostly willing to pay $80 for 1 hour without seeing a direct improvement, or everybody wants to see that final outcome. And that's a whole problem with the parents and the players who they think they're going to be MLB players overnight. Most players don't have the commitment.
And what like you're saying, you've got a professional coming and teaching them. They're not going to change it in an hour. But what that person's teaching them, they got to continually keep working on it.
Even that being said, I mean, it's going to be a hard hurdle to cross. I'm still experiencing. I mean, I'm giving out free money as long as people players complete certain things. I have yet to have a single person do a single activity. All that. So it's going to be. I'm not going to climb on it, but moving forward, hopefully we can kind of get it slowly, kind of push in the right direction to get better. And like I said, it's always nice to have the extra assistance from, say, American Legion giving out extra funds, but sometimes you get so excess amount of money, and it really becomes a problem. It's a mindset. So
maybe we could utilize like local, like Solomon for like something like that.
We brought that up to one of our kind of the baseball meeting we had recently and stuff, and it is one of the things his kids are kind of changed around and trying to kind of beat some doors down from people that we actually parents who live in the area. But now that we're kind of transitioning to fall and going into winter, most people don't want, they're going to start transitioning to basketball or the volleyball. Right. And it's hard to keep the commitment in general, but we'll be looking down that avenue as well.
I know another one that's good too is Alex Torres.
Yeah.
Plays college baseball as well. He's always willing to come down and help us when he's available, and I think that's a thing to look at if we're going to hold. Look at kind of getting some of these people, some of the high school baseball teams, those younger kids are going to look up to those kids better than Aaron Fulton or Alex Torres.
Yep.
These are adults where they're going to look up more to their peers, closer to their age.
That being said, if anybody has any leads on any extra facility that we can use in the wintertime, that's kind of something we can throw some equipment over there and kind of keep it, have a side with, if there's only just a facility, I think people would join as long as they don't have to leave the wash, but essentially, they would do it, people do want to get better, but the amount of liberal commitment we get out of it, kind of a different
Yep.
thing too.
They don't wanna go to Bismarck for training, but when they get the kids, when they pick up the kids from their training here, they'll go down to Bismarck for dinner.
Of course.
I go to Bismarck every Tuesday for gym now, so.
Or is it, I mean, would even be, like, just the Memorial Hall in and of itself with the Legion, something that would be, I mean, I know they don't wanna mess up that new floor. That was the biggest issue with the new floor, cause I had talked to who was, the city, because they really wanna do anything, not baseball, I'm sorry, not basketball centered, essentially, but it's kind of a, it's only happened earlier, because, I mean, they're gonna have the taste of wash around, they have, they gotta put these tables down, they're scuffing the floors up, and, good, bad, or indifferent, they were kind of, I mean, even when I hit the soccer for that one, I got so much negative feedback from, people that weren't in there, coming in there and say, hey, these kids aren't using the right type of shoes, so, I mean, I can understand to a degree, but.
You know, I'm gonna tell you, I watched that floor, because we right away had the carnival for the kids, the Lions Carnival, and I thought, oh man, all those people on that new floor. We had the bouncy houses set up, nobody had shoes on, let alone worry about the, I mean, I wasn't worried about the floor. But like 2 Sundays after that, we went to a band that was performing, and a little girl had on cowboy boots and danced the jig till the whole floor was flat. I was on my hands and knees cleaning up the floor after that.
So, I guess to better answer the question, that is, so we're kind of sitting on that portion, I don't have anything against it, but I think there might be some,
And I think the Memorial Hall, they used to have softball practice, it was currently on there, and they put a kibosh to it because there was some holes in the wall.
well, I was thinking about maybe you working with them, you could get some of those, like, those softer, but more, put the balls that wouldn't, like, actually break something or something involved. Yeah, but I mean, they do, I mean, you got archery that goes on down there, you've got taekwondo that goes down there, you've got soccer down there, and that's kind of what it's there for, I know, and that's what, it lasts that one season, and but I got some complaints, and I don't know, maybe it's just the type of activity, or faster pace, I don't know. I talked to Keith Dickinson, he goes, they really can't do it in the secondary gym because that's dedicated. He goes, as soon as they put their practice on in the spring, then there'll be an opportunity to be able to utilize those portions of it, but we're gonna have a full dead area between start of fall and to winter. But he goes, and then before that, what they try to do, he goes, I didn't realize their bed cages that they have inside there, they're quite big, so.
You know, there is a basketball floor that might be, we might be able to use, and that one is at the Baptist Church. They have a good sized floor.
Is it the one you attend? Is it the one you go to, or?
No. No, but.
The one that's down from my house. Oh, okay. Is that what you do, is it, higher education thing? Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying it's a sort of.
Absolutely, yeah, that's one of the biggest things, I mean, I don't know, I've been here, living here long enough, I know a little more about the state I live in, but I don't, so.
You know, Jaeger has a garage out on the farm to town road. What is that, I wonder?
The trucks are in there all the time, though.
Yeah.
There's somebody there in there.
Well, what about the one that, Miller used to be in, that big one by Crowley?
There's a little place in there now.
Oh,
Basically the same thing as Industrial League, just a different company.
okay.
Well, I'll start hitting out some more of the work, but I will kind of start looking, does anybody know Pastor Rick?
Rick Torkelson.
Number?
Perfect. I don't know if you want to shout that out. Live. They're not live. Record.
You know, if we don't work with these kids through the winter and make them baseball players, which they just need more coaching, we're not gonna have baseball, because those kids are not gonna play on a team they never win a game.
Same thing in Garrison, we're talking to Garrison and stuff, and they built all these skills for softball and kind of stuff, and they don't have a softball program anymore. They have one, maybe that plays on the baseball side of things, but for the most part, they pretty much give them all softball because they don't have any attendance in it. And then when things do go start going on south, they sometimes they kind of tumble and get worse. And they get to the point where the cities that have been invested whether or not money, and they come back with nothing else, so, throw away, they don't have any girls and all things.
We have tons of kids in the school, we need to keep this baseball going.
That being said too, yeah, our school's, population, student-wise is kind of pushing up right now. And I mean, I know personally my kid's size class and even going down, they're getting bigger.
And I've been looking into camp too, talking about like weekends. I think it'd be beneficial to kind of getting the kids excited for their season.
Yep.
Having like a, you know, when the spring comes around and the high school team is playing and practicing, promoting it, that they do a camp on Saturday that they have off. I know Saturday spring gets kind of hectic because their Monday game got canceled and Saturday's going to be nice, so they're playing on Saturday now. So maybe that's something that we can work with the school coaches, the student athletes, and those other guys, and maybe they come and the game is at noon on Saturday or 2 o'clock on Saturday. They do a camp at 9 o'clock on Saturday, and then the kids stay and watch the game.
What age group are you targeting?
Honestly, pretty much 50 and up. I mean, it's hard.
What age is that?
Basically, that'd be around 7-year-olds and up. Obviously, literally, I mean, technically, like, your older ones are coming kind of big deal regardless, because it's part of the red. But, your T-balls, that's going to be around your 4 and 5-year-olds, all right?
I think that'd be kind of tough.
Yeah, so,
Never.
so I would say around 7-year-old ages.
Yeah, I think that's right,
And go from there. I mean, just, a lot of things too is word of mouth. We start getting actually going and doing it.
Yeah.
You know, talking about it, you can only do so much before you can do something with. And that's the hardest thing is actually find a location wise. So once I kind of cross that hurdle, then maybe I could put some camps for the upcoming season. I'll deal with those people going and how that goes as well.
The other thing that I was going to mention is, you know, it's a lot tougher to put together a camp here than it would be to look at maybe some of the other teams like Minot and stuff like that have their own, and look at putting something together where you can use like a vehicle from the school or something like that and transport a bunch of kids to a camp someplace else that's already established.
Because isn't that what the football guys did? They went to the football.
They went to, we took one that Dan went to this year that was led by one of the NFL players. That was in Cardinal? No, not Minot.
Harvey.
No, it was Harvey.
Harvey,
Yeah.
because it was,
That was it. Yeah, it was Camp Bay, wasn't it? Yeah.
Cordero.
Cordero, yeah.
Well, I'll keep that this portion of it, but as far as updates wise, we're kind of want to sit down on the football side.
Are you looking at those capital?
We are. We have kind of a little group.
Yep, that's great.
So there's still
That's coming up, isn't it?
It is the 4-H. See, that's the kind of thing that like those,
You guys did it?
yeah, that was a year or two ago.
No, I think something's coming up again.
Oh, coming up.
See, that's the kind of thing, like I said, you know, I know Minot does, they have some pretty big camps. And then, you know, and Bismarck does some too, I think. And that's something like that, contacting kids in the area and be like, you know, it's
We're providing this
Right.
information, yeah.
that being said, I think to finish my little, my second portion of it, we have kind of a group right now with, the nursing meeting. They're kind of one that's, obviously push better, because I mean, it's our T-ball program, recreational, PE and Little League, Kirk Peters, the mental league side, Kirk Peters, he's out right there in the high school. So they're kind of helping, they want to get together, a group of us to help, see what we can do. They're going to help us give us more funds and kind of give us kind of leeway to help us do that. So, other than that, some of the only update I had last baseball season.
I'm just gonna throw something in there real quick, because I'm part of a group that Brock's doing with the Legion. And I just want you guys' permission to discuss current salaries and various things like that as far as the baseball program goes, because that's what they're kind of looking at. I just want to get your guys' permission, so I'm not telling you stuff today.
I'll make a motion that you go ahead and do that.
Is it complicated, but I don't know.
I'll second it.
Anything else?
Yeah, sorry, hold on.
I was just gonna say with Paul, I'm on the baseball committee as well.
Good job.
Trying to get ahead of the table.
Anything else on the rec update this season, Ed, before we move on? Porta potties,
They're canceled.
okay, I should say, been driving by the
Still
last
there,
few
so
days, they're still down there.
Yeah,
But I don't know if you cancel them, then they say, okay, well, we're gonna still keep you up for the next 2 weeks until we come.
maybe, I don't know, but they do come and take them. And the same thing with putting them out, they don't put them out,
Right away,
yeah.
it's kind of their.
Do we get
Yeah.
charged for the extra time?
No, cause I canceled them, yeah.
They're not coming out to clean them anymore. If
No.
If they come up to clean them, they're gonna come out.
I would say that in the next week we'll probably see them gone, cause it's been, it's,
And maybe if we see them.
and you know what, he asked me about the ones at the baseball field, he said, do you wanna take both of those up at the baseball field?
The ones down, the water, yeah, those can go.
And I said to him, do we need one? And he
There's
said,
4 of them down there right now.
4 right now.
no, we don't want it, but I told him none of them did we want through the winter.
Yeah,
No.
I don't think we've ever had any removal.
Well, he asked me at first, so I said no.
Okay.
No, yeah, the ones at the baseball field should go. All of those parks.
All the parts go through it.
Yeah, they
I
are,
would say
Yep.
go now too.
yep.
Okay, perfect. Director salary, is that what you were kind of talking about?
Correct.
Is there something else to do that you have? From the American Legion director salary, that's kind of what that's what that was based on?
Yeah, so they're planning on, I'm trying to check on that. They're gonna go ahead and keep their commitment, being able to help adjust, where we're at right now, and keep that same commitment with the allotment of, extra funds. If it can go up a little bit or down a little bit, or however we kind of see fit, but they're planning on helping us keep that,
Well, I think they want a good portion, or a portion of that to go to hiring somebody as an adult director over the program that's gonna kind of
Oversee it, right, so that we don't have to, like, giving a teacher a summer job, saying, hey, we'll give you
enough to make it worth your while.
enough to make it worth your while, yeah.
Well, 2 years ago, Josh Harvey did it, and then he wanted more money, and so he went and got a job, and made more money. But he would be very interested in this job, at more money.
And the other, well, to the point of what we discussed, I think, was that, in being able to raise some of those salaries and stuff like, you wouldn't be stuck with just here, you could expand kind of like what we did with the lifeguards and look in other areas and possibly pull in with somebody with some baseball experience.
I mean, granted, our numbers are really good for kids, it's not like we need to go and call Wilton and say, hey, you want to co-op with us, because those other kids that are playing together.
Yeah, we have good numbers now.
But you just need to
But
focus.
maybe we have, Wilton has 5 guys that applied for coaching, and we only have 1, maybe the Wilton kid wants to come coach, I don't know.
It's just something that we're looking at.
Look into, and
But are your kids disappointed that they didn't win a game?
Yeah, the whole
Yeah.
program is.
Yeah.
And it's not just, the players, I mean, it's demoralizing the parents.
Parents are pretty unhappy,
Yeah.
that's a lot of the use this year.
I wasn't able to attend as many as I wanted to work, but, the ones I did go to, they were far from,
Really?
yeah, that being said, we're not expected to win every game, or hit every ball, but we're not really seeing the progress we want to see.
Somebody has to catch a fly in one game so that the whole bunch is all
I think there's
excited.
just some basic skills that are lacking and they
Yeah.
can get worked on enough.
So as we're kind of hoping to transition away from that, granted, this is not kind of my first year to that over, hopefully we can kind of push it in a better direction. Lynette in the previous years have done a great job, and hopefully we can kind of get back in the right direction, I think, so.
Okay.
Good, anything else, director salary? Nothing. 11, fence topper, fence topper
It's done.
looks great. However, the black piece is still on, they put the red all the way around, and it didn't replace the black with red. So it's red, black.
Black though.
Just one, like, 3 sections are black.
No, it's one full section, it's like 20 feet.
Yeah,
Okay. But they didn't take
but they didn't take it off. I don't know, we need to call them and ask them why.
I would.
Would you?
I mean, we paid for red,
You paid for a 20 foot of red.
and it kind of looks
It's
Okay.
definitely super cute. In the corner of South Field, yeah, go like a four.
Yeah, if you're driving on Main, just baseball field,
It's
down
down
there,
below
but
the
if you're driving on
corner.
Main and you look over at it, you get sticks out like a sore thumb.
Okay,
It's very obvious. And I didn't notice it right away.
I didn't know they were down there, I would've stopped, and said something,
But,
or asked if they were taking it off.
Steve Dixon called me and asked, he's like, I don't know if you've looked at your baseball field down there recently, but they didn't remove the blast. So then I kinda go by and look, I'm like, now every time I drive by, I'm like, oh.
It's like there's a section missing there.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was.
okay. Need red. You know what, those guys are so nice to work with. I mean, I call them up and they just fall over backwards. However, nobody ever told me that we had to make a down payment on an order. And when that came up, I said, you know, you don't have our topper done, and they said, well, we haven't got a down payment. So then we sent them their money and they did it, so.
Okay, parks update, Judy, you have the spring social park, you have that on order.
A bucket swing.
Bucket swing, so we'll skip on. Spring, I noticed when I was looking at the ugly toppers, the weeds around the baseball field are brown.
They're dying.
Nice, so the spring's going well.
I haven't done anything, they were just back.
Okay.
ISI was just back again. Yeah, I haven't done nothing, he's got my gators.
You do?
Yeah, it's out at the market program right now. Yeah, I didn't know until they were starting to die, and so.
Okay. Something else, spring. Trees and grass trimming by city at Riverside. I can't think of his name now for the city. Zach. Asked me to meet him down at Riverside Park. There's some trees that are gonna be in the way of the maintainer for the winter when they're clearing that. So he said, you don't have a choice, but they're gonna get cut anyways. So like, yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
So the city boys will take care of that, and they'll bring their bucket truck down if they have to go up and get, they're gonna take care of that. And then where the fishing pier was, there's kind of a nice beach area that, kinda got overgrown, and they're gonna spray that, chop that all down. And I just gave them the blessing to go do it. I said,
Absolutely,
okay, I said, if you guys are willing to go and do it, have at it.
yeah. That's fun by you, isn't it?
We've never taken care of it, though, we only took it, when the fishing pier was there, we only took care of like a 4-foot section, they'll get on the pier was all we ever took care of. Well, that's all we ever told take care of. They're gonna take it back quite a ways.
Yeah.
Cause I cleaned it where the fishing pier was sitting up on top when they had it pulled out, I cleaned all that up in the road, and now they're gonna go and they're gonna take it all out and open that up.
Down there, so it's kind of a beach.
Yep, yeah, it's nice, yeah, I
He said it's really nice, I mean, you can't see it, it's tall, that's the fishing pier was.
Yeah.
And, yeah, so people.
They've never put the fishing pier in there.
Down by the dock, or down, it's down, it's in a real good spot.
Yeah, it's in the weeds.
Yeah, good luck. Hopefully, you got a lot of jigs.
Yeah, that was not a good move.
Moving on. Baseball field shed, any updates on that?
Yeah, I still have a previous bid from, Red and Will, $6,000 is all, as it was looking at the material gonna be. I'm waiting for actually bids right now from, actually the contractor, Tina Solnos. And basically, he was kind of saying, we kind of without really looking at it yet, we're gonna be probably double what he said, or so, $6,000 material, we're gonna have $6,000, you know.
So it'll be 12.
So there's a rough in there, so they may go up and down. I told him that I told him go ahead and give 2 estimates, and that's how the second guy, give me 2 estimates as well. I want 2 estimates, one that shows if we have a concrete donated in to extend a pad out, and one that if they do that whole thing, where they tie into the old concrete and do stuff, and then go from that way.
Okay, and if we can get some concrete donated, as long as we have a table going over to the new park, I would like to get a square ready for
Can we
concrete
add
there.
concrete? Is there bench or a picnic table by the concession stand? There is, but it's in the grass, right?
Correct.
Oh, you're talking about down to the
Down to the baseball field?
There's nothing, there's no.
There's no table.
No table at all?
No.
We did have one down there, didn't we? We moved it, because it was, it was to it.
If we can get concrete donated, I think that'd be nice to add maybe another slab of concrete around that area of the, no,
Around
the concession stand.
Concession
stand. Yeah, and being able to put a picnic table there.
Oh, we always have a picnic table there.
Oh, is there one?
No, there's not one there now.
It's gone now.
We move it out.
I don't know where were you gonna ask for concrete?
The mine,
Rainbow.
I don't know if it will happen anymore.
Oh,
They
really?
don't do them anymore?
No, just with me being a part of the, McLean County Speedway, you know, Marcus is the president, he works at Rainbow. Basically, when he got concrete donated this year, they said it's probably going to be the last because they don't supply the fly ash anymore or something, so they don't really get the kickbacks of it anymore. Just from what he possibly said, he said it's probably, he goes, I got guaranteed, I can't remember how many yards, but we didn't use all of it, so we still have some that could use out there, I think, but the way he kinda made it sound is they might not be, I mean, wouldn't hurt to check,
Yeah.
Right.
but
just between, yeah.
don't be disappointed.
Rock, you know, what he wants to do with the shed, and that stuff around the concession stand, want to do that, and then if we put a, pad over Nelson Park for, stuff, we probably just get a full load, get 10 yards, and, you know, in one truck, and, you know, depending on, you know, if they won't donate no more.
And then,
Just one truck, and
take that
just
to
pour it all at once.
things, but I don't,
I'll contact some contractors that work for us, you know, with the plant stuff, Max River quite a bit, and,
One thing with like, you know, in Dakota, too, there's a lot of people in town that work for, you know, those
Yep.
plants on that side of the river too. So.
also the shed too, I sent some stuff off for the, test MLB, they have a MLB on the next program, where the, Major League Baseball kind of, supports, recreational baseball and stuff, and I put that on to the, baseball coach shed. I kind of created a whole phase from phase one starting to complete, starting with their work, all that kind of stuff.
I'm not an engineer, I just can't color.
Well, when I finished it out,
Phases.
everything looked good on paper and stuff, and I sent over to there, and I guess they sent me a pretty big document back saying that, it's not prime for them to, the whole thing is about investing in small communities, and I guess they're looking at more for, different, vast cultural, you know, just areas, kind of things like that, so, kind of missed on that portion. Regardless, I'm not asking for a, you know, a mountain of money here, but you can tell that they try to push to the, lower income communities, so.
And we're not.
What I was gonna say is, as far as that project goes, that'd be another one you're probably gonna have to put out, like, for bid.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, so.
well, you said you have you gotten just the one bid?
So for, I put out to, that's a little bit, I never really did with that, with the approval, I kind of put them together, kind of
Oh, we
idea.
gave you permission a while back to.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I've sent some out right now, the Padilla contractor?
They're the ones that just moved into town?
Correct.
Yep.
I seen them at the unit, and, I give it to them, and I give it to, a Coons over up there in the Gila area and stuff, cause they kinda do small handyman stuff, I'm trying to do somebody local if I can, and,
Darren Lester,
Garretoff.
yep,
Yeah.
that's the name I couldn't think of. There's another guy who could,
do they run their stuff, or do they have like a,
Facebook page?
Facebook, yeah,
Darren does, I don't think Darren
Or
does.
Blue Skies Construction, Miller.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Monty
Mark
Miller.
Miller, yeah,
what's yours, last name?
Lester,
Lester.
you know his number?
Yeah.
I don't have Monty's number, but Darren Lester's number is 460-0001. It's on his business card. Yeah.
0001.
That's why I'm kind of with that.
Garrett Hoff is 650-0522. We'll hit him up for some advertising for that.
Yeah, I'll keep pushing that. 0001 for Monty, and, Hoff.
No, Monty is, the first number I gave you is Darren Lester.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't have Monty's number.
Okay, and the Hoff was 650-0522.
Yep. Well, you should have the cost number, didn't you just?
I just, yeah, I'm looking for it right now. Yes.
Is it the one that you're deciding?
Yes.
Oh, I think it.
Looks really good. Still find that nice. Do you live there anymore? Like if you want Bitcoin.
Oh my goodness, I have started coffee.
Okay, moving on.
Oh, I thought. Okay, I'm out of paper.
Alright, we got one more topic here. Discharge for Adam and I believe
Oh, yeah.
Colin. I think we approved it the last time, but
That's not an amount.
not an amount, so.
Well, you either do the gift card or you could do the.
Oh, I thought we were gonna do
Washburn
Washburn.
bucks.
Yeah, Washburn,
But
but
you
not
can
just
store
one.
it.
But I still have to put it in something.
Okay, I'm gonna change that, Kelly does it, not saying to your guy,
Cause
but
we've got
you have to
the-
put away.
Yeah,
Washington bucks for Adam and Colin for all the work that they've done for the school. Answering every question, and, well, that's what we were gonna discuss.
can I tell you something? They have really helped us. I am proposing at least $50 each.
I'll bet
That's a hundred, I was gonna say 100 of you.
That's great for me. I was feeling, you know, Colin spent forever.
So I'll make a motion that we give them each 100. I'll second.
And Adam will be thrilled. And so will Colin, that's a nice thing.
100, and then you wanna give them a card or?
Just a thank you
Yeah,
card.
you're on the thank you card, yeah.
I've got tons of them, so.
Brock, should, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Yes. Okay, Kelly, you'll do that. Junior, Kelly will have the card with them. Do the rest of it. Okay, anything else?
just you guys, we don't need a big flowery card. No.
Oh, I was thinking, like, big flowers.
I was thinking maybe like some flowers.
Maybe even flowers.
Pink flowers.
Okay, I will adjourn the meeting. Make a motion to adjourn.